So anyway, let's begin here. We'll pick it up with where we left off last week, right? So you guys fought in 2 rounds of the arena. First round was fairly interesting. You guys fought this assassins group, the Cardovan Death Squad. And the second round was followed up by a group of ice gnomes from the mysterious land of Calder, which you guys haven't really heard much about yet.
Fireball targets, that's all I remember.
But yeah, some things went wrong toward the end of the session when all of a sudden the floor started taking on water underneath the arena. And an announcement came across from the magistrate, and he tells everybody to please, in orderly fashion, leave the arena. And rumors were being spread around about the pump station being under attack. And if you remember Bright, your manager, trainer, he was trying to convince you guys that now is your time to shine. You should go do something about it. And we left off with you guys standing out in front of the arena as Vitoris is walking up after his MIA, missing throughout the day. And this is where we're going to pick it up here. You guys are exiting the arena. There's all sorts of people kind of falling out into the streets. You can see the water now. The water level is up to the height of the marketplace. If you're looking on the Carrington map, it's... if you remember before, the silk only went up to like the marble walls around the exterior of the inner part of the city where the arena and the palace is. But now the water has breached the walls and made its way into the arena. There's probably only a good couple inches on the ground at this point, as it's like kind of flowing over like large puddles everywhere. It's not like it's completely underwater like the rest of the city, but obviously something is going on. And go ahead.
I was just going to ask, where is the arena? Is this it right here?
Yes, the giant circular place, and the palace is attached to it. It's a large building that kind of overlooks the arena to the northeast of it. Yeah, so you guys are out front of it as Vitoris starts strolling back through the marketplace.
So, are we deciding whether we're gonna go defend the pump station or not? Have we decided that yet, or?
Yeah, Snodulus hasn't decided yet. Snodulus is a little tired, but people want to pump. People want to pump.
I mean, I don't think we should go there just because that old man says we should. I don't believe a fucking thing he says. How do we even know that the pump station is under attack? He could be lying.
Oh, Snodulus thinks he's guessing. But
I think it's a guess, but the rising water would indicate something's not working with the pump station.
And we don't get this fixed, we can't run our third bout tonight. So yeah, let's go fix this fucking thing.
Snodulus thinks we aren't doing anything third tonight.
Yeah, I think we need to go fix this shit.
I was gonna drink, but I can do that. I can do that and fix the pump station also.
Oh, well, here, have a drink. And I hand you my gourd.
I'd take a sip of it. Well, a
Does
chug
that
of
hold
it.
you over?
Yeah, that'll hold me over a little bit. I hand it back.
I'll jog up at this point and apologize for being late. Didn't realize what time it was.
Wish Maguire was here to call you a fucking traitor and yada yada.
And a sack sniper.
A sack sniper. Yes.
He's not. So what's going on with the water? And I splash him.
I don't know. We're going to go find out.
Be the perfect time for me to use my boat.
Do we know where said pump station is?
I was just about to ask. I don't know about the pump station. But
So
do you guys?
Bright is there with you guys, and he says, the pump station is right up to the northern part of the city, right outside the wall. You can't miss it. Follow the path. And he points to the north to to the path outside the city.
And we were trying to talk him into coming with us, correct?
No. Snodderless wants him to come with us when we're done. You know, be on our boat.
Oh,
Be a
okay.
crew.
One
Well,
with the boat, one with the crew.
Let's start heading there.
Only if Batoris wants to hire him.
You got a boat? We got a boat, little gondola, anything around here?
Here he's got one in his pocket.
Snodderless is actually very surprised that our great leader doesn't have a gondola ready for us when we exited the battles. And I stare at him.
You know what I mean? It's only inches of water.
Yeah, it's only inches
Here.
of water right now where you are. Yeah, and the higher grounds.
Well, isn't right
This
here
is like up to my calves.
the actual
Okay,
river?
like you got to think about Snodderless's calves.
Do you really want Yuri thinking about Snodler's calves?
Maybe.
So this is a pump station up here?
So the pump station is over here, technically. But Bright tells you, basically you'll see it if you follow the
this
road.
one?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, well then we'll start walking up here.
So you can
And
think
it's-
if there's a couple inches on this part of the city, there's a good 5 to 10 feet higher elevation where you guys are from the rest of the city, the part that's called the soak. So you got to imagine now that most of the homes and stuff are probably pretty much flooded down there.
Yes. I thought it was just me. I got concerned.
Well, I thought it was my internet.
Yeah, that's not surprising though.
All right, so you guys are headed north.
That's right. Yeah.
We didn't hear anything for the last 35 seconds.
Yeah.
You said 10 feet is the last thing I heard.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you cut out for like.
I mean, if that was it, that's cool. But
Oh no, sorry. Yeah. So most of the city is kind of most likely flooded at this point.
So is this road we're on walkable?
Yeah. So as you look across, like this road is actually at even higher elevation. This is kind of a bridge that kind of goes over the city, and there's a couple like guard lookout towers that you're seeing to the north. But as you kind of approach the bridge, you look off to your right, and you can see the large pump station, which on the map that we're looking at now, you see there's like sand and actual land. At this point, most of that's all covered over
With water?
with water. Yeah, not jello.
How?
Last session, I said I had transformed into I forget, some kind of a bird, and was flying around. Do you still want me to hang in with that?
Sure, if you're going to be flying around, yeah.
Cool. That's just what I said, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, because it's literally picking up right after the arena. You guys had just rested. You got like an hour's worth of rested, and before your fight started. So I think you said you flew up and you were gonna get a bird's eye view of what was going on.
Yeah.
How high up is this bridge?
So the bridge probably rises up about from the top of where the water currently is. It's probably a good 20 feet.
Okay. So probably can't jump.
Where the edges, I mean, I guess I should say it like arcs up to like 20 feet in the center. It's kind of like an archway.
Okay.
From the edge where you guys are, it's probably only like 5 feet down to the bottom, and the water is probably, it's probably a good 3-4 feet deep, so it might be over Snodler's head.
definitely over Snodderless' head.
Did we get our daily water breathing?
Yes, that's been on the whole time.
Say it's 20 feet down?
From the center, from the edge where you guys can see the pump station, it's only about 5 feet down.
Oh,
Because this used to be the same level as the pump station. You can see where the sand and stuff is. But now on the outside up here,
Jump
where
over
the-
that wall, right?
yeah, you can just jump over the wall. Like I
Yeah.
said, it's probably about 4 feet deep. So Snodlers might not have a very good time jumping off the wall, but
Oh, he'll have fun. We'll go swim.
Snowbirds love swimming.
I'll carry Snodlers if you want to be carried. I don't mind.
Carry me up the wall? Like, I'm confused what the problem is.
We have to get over the wall, and then down here is 4 feet deep
Oh, I see.
water.
Yep.
I didn't notice where we were on the map, and I was very confused. I mean, if I
We're
could...
going to the pump station.
Yeah. If Snodlers can get on someone's back, I guess Snodlers would be okay with that.
Yeah, I'll jump over the edge and then try to catch you.
All right, so you guys make your way over the edge and jump. You start wading through this water. The water is basically just seawater for the most part, and it's.
What do you mean for the most part?
Well, from earlier in the when you guys were traveling around on gondolas, you know that the sewers are kind of flooded into the streets. So there was a kind of a higher concentration of sewage and other smells that were kind of mixing in with the seawater throughout the city. But so you guys wade across this this kind of murky mess, and remember at this point too, it's dark out. It's nighttime, so
Is there any floaters?
there's probably floaters all around you.
Can I take a lap around the way station so I can see with my dark vision?
Yeah, make a perception check with advantage.
Hell yeah. Whoops. That's... It like brought me to another page instead of just rolling. There we go. Ooh.
Dude, it's a 7 and a 5. Great. But what you do see is the top of this. You get the bird's eye view of this pump station, and from what you can see, it looks like there's like a dock area, wooden platforms, some sort of wooden structure attached to this massive-looking machine. It kind of looks like a giant motor, like a giant pump with a big water wheel, and this kind of like a pipe work coming out of the water, like these large pipes.
I'm gonna. Well, he's obviously flying around, so I'm gonna just keep walking, like trying to head to the pump station.
Okay, yeah, because the distance for you guys, it's probably a good 500 feet or so before you get there. So it's a little bit of a trek through this deep water, and you're trying to keep an eye out for anything floating around. And again, it's dark, so Vossen, you're probably not having the best time walking around in this dark water. You do see some lights in the distance, like the arena and the palace have all sorts of lighting around it. So it's somewhat lit up, so you have a good waypoint of what you can see in the distance. But the pump station itself, you guys all see this little bit of this kind of bluish purple, it looks like almost electricity, kind of like sparking up in the air from the top of the pump station. You can't quite see, Vossen, you can't quite tell what you're looking at this point, but in the distance, you guys all definitely see this little bit of this kind of glow coming from the station.
I'm gonna pull my crossbow and cast light on it.
I'll fly
Yes.
back and rejoin everyone. Back to myself.
I'm just kind of swimming, kind of like floating on my belly, kind of swimming towards the pump station.
Yeah.
Mouth open so you can catch some floaters.
Surprisingly, the smell doesn't bother me.
That's not surprising.
I'll ask Vossen if he wants a light on anything.
I can put on my staff.
Oh, the fight's that bad? Then I'll cast light on his staff.
All right. So, all right. So as you guys draw a little bit closer now, you hear the sounds of this machine, and you can hear this sound of the water wheel like flapping against the water. And as you get closer, you see this great machine. It's powered by a large pump, and it sucks water from the sewer up to tubes into a giant glass bubble from where you guys see at the top of this. It's about 40 feet up above the water. This large, like, dome, and it's probably a good 40 feet around. And the top of it, you can see it's completely shattered. This glass bubble, and there's like there's kind of this little bit of a bluish purple glow coming from that bubble. And just beyond that is the massive pump, and you see kind of like a smokestack coming off of it, and this like almost like looks like a Tesla coil kind of at the top of it. And you can see the sparks of electricity shooting out from the top of it. So you can tell that the pump itself is somewhat functioning because it's still running. But as you draw closer, you see there's a wooden platform which used to be above ground. Now the water is just starting to peek over the top of the wooden planks.
So Snarlers would like to roll insight to determine if a very large log from one of our co-party members is actually what's clogging this thing.
Well, you might think that that's very much the case.
Perfect.
All right.
Are there any like guards outside, or can we see what's going on personnel-wise?
Okay, perfect. So as who's following up the lead? What's this marching order look like as you guys approach? It's basically looks like a dock, and then to the right it's like a dock that kind of like branches off to a T. To the right is a like a wooden structure that looks to be. Actually, I'll fog this map out. I don't feel like doing that. So the right is a wooden structure. It looks like some sort of a house. To the left, up above this is the metal pipework that comes out of the water, and it's attached to this large glass bubble that's shattered. And on the docks themselves, as you start approaching, who's leading the way?
I'd probably be near the front.
Okay, so Hector, as you're near the front and you're looking out, you see there's nobody standing on the docks, but you see kind of just floating on the top of the docks. You see, like I said, the water's just peeking up to the top of it. But you see these massive pools of blood as you see a robed figure laying on the docks, along with near him is another figure. It looks like a Kree guard. He's in the red and white scale mail armor. So you see two dead bodies on the docks.
Okay. I will cast Disguise Self myself to make me look like one of the Kree guards.
Okay.
Just like generic. And I'm gonna walk up to the guard that's floating in the dock or that's like floating and see if he's, I don't know how long dead he is.
All right, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Medicine. 16.
All right, so you start looking at him, and he looks like his throat is completely ripped open, and it looks fresh. His body still feels somewhat warm. And he looks like he's almost been like one of his arms is like kind of hanging off the bone. It's like it's almost been like completely ripped off.
Is this like a conventional weapon or more teeth and claws?
It looks like something has clawed through this guy.
Okay. I'll just turn to the group and say, probably Sahaugen again. Maybe something bigger. Let's see if we can't head inside and see what's going on.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm gonna fix the pump.
All right, I will fog these areas out. It might be easier. All right, so I'm gonna put you guys on the map. It's gonna be completely black at this point until I unfog it. But so let me see here. You guys are gonna be on the left-hand side. You're gonna see the docks.
Okay.
Okay. You see there's a body there, and as you guys kind of approach, there's another dock. Like I said, it's like a T. And give me just a second. Alright, so actually I can reveal more of it. So This is the entirety of the pumping station.
Oh man.
All right, so now you can kind of get the idea. You see these massive steel pipes that are coming up out of the water, and they kind of funnel around. They twist around to this this giant bubble that's, like I said, this is about 40 feet up above you guys, as the pipes are about 20 feet up or so. And then down to your right is this wooden structure. Looks like a house.
Do we actually see the symbols and stuff on this pump on the top, or is that just like too high up?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see that, but you
Alright,
do,
that's fine.
from where you are, you do see this glow coming from the pump, or like from the, not from the pump, but the giant glass globe.
How deep is the water now that we're on the dock?
So it's only about 4 feet deep from the docks to the ground, though. To the water,
No.
it's like level with the water. The docks are level with the water.
Oh, okay. Snodler, do you want to get down now, or you comfortable there?
I'll get down.
Alright.
Although, so it's glowing. I can't. I'm like stuck in a weird mode. So like, there's not an obvious way to get up here though, right? Because it's all pipes and shit.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
So as you do look around, though, like underneath that, you do see that there's like there's some controls on a wall. There's like a what do you say, like a pedestal that leads up to this thing, because there's supports that go up to it. It's not just like suspended in the air. There's supports that go up to it. There's a few controls, and there is a ladder that does lead up to the top, like an access ladder.
So, seeing that there's like a glow up there, Snodlers does want to at least try to get up there, if that's accessible.
Yeah, it's accessible. So, like, just by looking at it, Snodlers, you would kind of think that that's sort of like a maintenance ladder.
Well, Snodlers thinks this thing needs maintenance.
For sure. All right, so Snodlers, I'm gonna put you over here then. Yeah, there you got it by the thing. What is everybody else doing?
Is there a window on this house?
There's a door, and the door looks shut. So,
I'm gonna quietly make my way up to the door, test and see if it's locked.
all right, so as you reach up for the handle, there's no lock on the door, and the doorknob spins freely. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I was thinking I'm gonna fix the pump, but after looking up and around, I have no idea what the hell I'm looking at. So
There's a problem. There's gaps in the pipes.
Whatever, Dick.
Somebody better go weld those.
No, I know it's a pain in the ass to try and get shit like that to line up.
What the hell? Where are we?
Fall asleep, Dave?
No, I
So,
drink coffee.
is the problem that the pump's just not pumping to full capacity?
All right, so
I mean,
so you're making an intelligence check.
I'm gonna follow Snodlers.
Yeah, Snodlers is going up towards the maintenance ladder. Vittoris, the one thing you do notice as you were going on the docks towards the door, the body that you crossed over was a body of a magus wearing the robes that you had seen on your day as you were investigating other matters.
Gotcha.
Wait a second. We came up over here.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Oh well, I'm gonna go. What the fuck's at this door?
Then these pipes, Vasa, they're about 20 feet over your head, especially this one, and it curves down on the other end to the right. That curves down into the water. And like
Yeah.
out of game wise, like you can see like the rest of this pipe that's underwater that like sucking the water out, and it's bringing it up through the tunnels or up to the tubes. Don't mind the cracks in the tubes though.
I'm gonna check the door. Is it open or locked?
So as you get over there,
not
yeah, Vossen or Vitoris is sitting there and he's fiddling with the handle. So Yuri, make an intelligence check, like investigation check, not an intelligence save. I'll let you re-roll.
Straight intelligence.
See what Yuri can think about. All right, so as you are like looking at these pipes, Yuri, it sounds like in the distance you can hear this massive pump running, but as you kind of like walk over to these pipes, you don't hear any water flowing through them.
I may not be the most intelligent, but I'm pretty fucking observant.
It's like the shit's not working.
Huh?
Guys, I think there's a blockage in here somewhere.
Someone dropped the big deuce, huh?
Snodulus has already thought of that. I am certain it is a blockage, and I am fairly certain Snodulus is not the one who did it.
So Yuri,
So
with
that-
that, yeah, what do you want to do then, Yuri? You see the same thing, like the other end where the water gets gets sucked up is at the other end of this pipe.
I mean, do I know that the water gets sucked up over here and
Yeah, with a 13, you can kind of tell like how this thing works. That the pump is drawing water from here, from the water level, and it goes up above you guys in this big water slide up to this giant glass bubble at the top, which you can see the shards of glass that are broken at the top. Like it's not a complete big arc anymore. Or dome. It's like a broken dome.
I mean, can I can swim, so can I see? Can I see underwater or no? Like,
Yeah.
can I swim? Can I swim down here to see if it's actually sucking the water up?
You can certainly try. Yeah, you have dark vision. You can swim. So you're wearing mariner's armor.
I'd like to avoid getting sucked up in there, though, if I can help it.
Awesome. All right. So I'm gonna put you like on the tube basically as you're making your way swimming. You know, you're technically underneath this tube, swimming in the water towards the sucking end.
And I'm not seeing. If I look up, am I seeing any breaks in the pipe, like ridiculous leaks or anything that would impede the water flow?
Go ahead and make one more investigation check. All right, so I mean that's good enough to notice that there's nothing leaking above you. You're looking at these pipes. There's nothing obvious as you're kind of swimming and getting ready to dive down. We'll put you about halfway. You're getting ready to dive down towards the business end of this sucker.
Business.
So I just want to kind of see what you guys are all doing. Hector and Kolos, what are you guys doing?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna see what's inside of here. Hopefully, we can find somebody that's supposed to be running this pump. Probably dead, but you know, if there was somebody around that was supposed to be maintaining this thing, they'd probably be inside. So I'm gonna see if I can find some.
Perfect. Okay, Kolos, what do you want to do?
I'm going to stick with Snodler, seeing as everybody else kind of like ran away.
Okay, nice.
So if Snodler just needs my help for whatever, I'll be right there.
Need your help.
Okay, awesome. All right, so we'll start with Snodler since you were the first one to kind of make a decision here. So Snodler, you start making your way up this ladder, and it's a pretty simple metal ladder, and it goes about 40 feet up, and it leads kind of like a little scaffolding around the side, so you get up on top of it. No need to make an athletics check. I mean, it's simple.
Still gonna do it.
All right, it's simple enough to climb, but you being that your small stature, the rungs are a little bit, spread apart, so it might be a little more challenging for you. It takes you a little extra time because it's made for humans, but you still manage to get your way to the top of this thing, and it's probably just above your head. It's probably about 5 feet up to the bottom rim of this bowl where the actual glass starts going up. If that makes any sense. So it's kind of solid. It's not completely all glass. Like the very bottom portion of it is like a steel bowl with a glass bubble on the top, and you can see the very top of it is cracked.
Got it. So I can sneak my way in, right? That's your implication?
Yeah, you can certainly try to sneak in there. And Kolos, I'm going to say that you climbed up and you're right alongside him, just on the edge of this.
Like up there, kind of thing.
Yeah. So Snothers, you want to go ahead and make a stealth check then?
Oh, I meant sneak in there like because there's a separation, not like I'm actually trying to be quiet. I'm definitely not being quiet.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I'm going in hot, but I'm trying to get in there like in between broken glasses and like with the separation.
Gotcha. Yeah. So as Kolos kind of boosts you up a little bit, you guys find a spot where the glass is completely like cracked away, where you can kind of slide up into this this big bowl, and the bowl itself has this massive glyph that you see on the screen now. It's kind of radiating this kind of bluish purple glow. You can make an Arcana check. You're like, oh, there you go. So you recognize some of these symbols in your wizardry training. That it looks like this this glyph is creating this spell, Destroy Water. So you can kind of get the implication now that the water gets sucked up and it actually just gets destroyed magically, being displaced, or rather than being displaced and put someplace else.
Ironically, Snodulus just kind of figured this was going to be a teleportation circle. It just gets sent to our enemies.
It's just always raining on them.
Raining and a different type of hailing. So do I feel like it is working as far as the magic is concerned?
Yeah, so with that check, you definitely can tell that the glyph is doing is what it's supposed to be doing. The spell is working, but it feels like it's how can I say, like maybe it's like half powered, like it's missing something. Like with an intelligence check, yeah, with that 24, you realize that it has something to do with the glass. Like the glass dome amplifies the power, and as you kind of make your way up and you start getting inside of the bowl now, I'm gonna put you up like inside the bowl.
Can I spit onto the ground?
Yeah, you spit on the ground, and you see there is a little bit of water still kind of trickling through the out of the tunnel, and it is just disappearing as it hits this glyph. Even your spit just disappears.
So I look back at Kolos and I'm like, Snodulus wants to see what's in the tunnel. The glyph's working, not well. And the glass, the dome has something to do with it. Obviously, it's broken. But Snodulus thinks that if the water's not coming in, it doesn't matter what the glyph's doing. So I think Snodulus thinks that we should go through the tunnel.
All right, let's go.
So, did we jump into this area, or can I look over the edge and see everyone else far away from us now, or how does my vision work from where I am vertically?
Well, I think you would have had to maybe just been boosted up there because it was probably about 5 feet high, and being that you're only 3, it probably would have been a little bit tricky. So I guess I'd say that you'd be on the outside edge. You could have been peering over the edge down in there. So, and from your viewpoint, you could probably see the tunnel, the inlet tunnel coming into the bowl.
So can I turn around and still see all my other party members?
Yeah, you can see them all on the opposite side, stacking up in front of that door.
So Snodulus leans over and goes, do you want to yell at them and tell them that we're going to go into the tunnel?
Sure. So I yell down and, hey guys, we're going to go into the pipes now and see what's blocking it.
Pointing off to Yuri, who I guess is still dog paddling his way over.
Be careful.
Don't worry if Snodler sees anything, he'll just fireball it.
Not with me right there, thank you.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I want a fireball.
Alright, so it's a 5-foot drop now.
Yeah, so it's like a 5-foot drop as you slide down into the bowl. And you see that now the bottom of this bowl, there's probably a good 2 feet of water down through here. Like I said, like it's the glyph is working, but it's not working fast enough to keep up with the amount of water that needs to come out of the
Right,
city.
but so is the water still going down? Because it's trickling in now. So like if even this trickle isn't enough, Snarlers might need to fix this shit somehow magically, doubt it, before he unblocks it and then poop just comes out of the top of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can see like the water is kind of like it's not going down fast enough. So like the water even inside the bowl is starting to rise higher.
Going.
Yeah,
it's rising even with a small amount coming in.
Yes.
Oh god.
Because you got to think like this all just started happening probably within the past hour now that this started happening, and within an hour the water level has raised 3 feet in the city. So another hour from now, it's going to be real bad.
Snodlers has a very, very bad feeling about this. I think Glyph can't handle even the small amount of water that's coming in here.
Yeah,
Do you know how to fix glass? Snodlers doesn't know how to fix glass.
No clue. I can destroy it even more, but that's about it. I don't think that's going to be very helpful.
Snodlers yells down at is it Hector? Do you have create destroy glass, Hector?
No. I didn't know that was a thing I could do.
Snodlers opens up his spell book. I don't think it is. Snodlers isn't quite sure either.
I can fix some glass, but not like nothing that big.
As we try to find all the pieces so you can mend it.
Yeah, huh?
One mending at a time.
Right?
Well, glass is just melted down sand, right? It's not
Isn't it?
glass.
Isn't glass electrified sand?
No, it's heated. It's literally melted. He's right.
No, the lightning strikes on the beach, yes, it'll create glass. I would like to, if at all possible, very quietly, stealthily, peek in this door.
All right, so roll stealth check. Well, look at
30?
you. Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
$22.
All right, so as you quietly open the door just a little bit, you peek in there and you see blood all over the floor near the door.
Anything further in the room?
Well, without shining your light into the room, you don't see anything else because it's dark in the house or whatever this is, this building.
I might regret this when I'm going to shine the light in there.
Okay, you shine the light in there and you start observing a little bit more. You see now that there's a large carpet in the center of this room, a table, and some smashed chairs. You see a body laying on the floor in a large pool of blood. Just beyond that, you can probably just make out what looks like a sofa and some glow of a fireplace in the distance on the back wall.
Turn around and relay that to Hector and Boston. I don't see anything dangerous, right? Or yet, for what I can see.
Not for what you can see.
No movement in the dark.
No.
Alright, I'll let them know that I don't think there's anything dangerous in here yet, but I can't see much of the room. And ask them if they want to go in.
Yeah, let's do it. Go ahead and slice the pie.
Indeed.
All right, so you guys can put yourself in the beginning of the room there, inside the room.
Have light cast on my shield as well.
Oh, we got this place lit real
It-
nice and bright.
So now as you guys enter this room and the light kind of pours into this room, the door creaks open as you guys walk in. All of a sudden you see this massive form, this thing. It looks wet. It looks kind of, how do I say, like a rubbery skin. It looks hunched over. It's very large. This is kind of a some sort of creature, and it's like ripping apart the stove in the corner of the room. You can see it's like got these massive claws hanging off of its hands. As you guys enter, it turns around as the room lights up and sees you guys. And you look at the display in this room as there's 2 bloody corpses and just blood all over the floor and these massive claw marks all over everything in there. We're going to get back to you in just a second. As Yuri, you start like swimming your way out to this tunnel, and all of a sudden from around the pipe that you're swimming next to, you see this massive face kind of just look out, and it opens this massive mouth with these sharp fang-like teeth coming out of its upper jaw. This mutated looking green creature, kind of like almost scaly looking. These massive claws digging into the side of the steel pipe. You can see the claws actually puncturing into the pipe, and it's staring right in your direction as you doggy paddle by it.
And as soon as I notice that, I turn around and start swimming as fast as I can away from it.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll initiative.
Hooray!
It's probably happy if Snowlers isn't over there to cast Fireball at it.
But Snodlers and Colas, you guys can still be on the initiative order.
Yeah.
It rolled a 1.
It rolled a 1. The one by Yuri. Oh my god, the other one rolled a 6. Oh, it's terrible. Well, that's interesting. Luckily for you guys.
This keeps up, he's gonna get that red D20 out.
Yeah, where is it? Oh,
What's the red one mean?
He can't. He doesn't roll below like a 17 with it.
I just rolled it and I got a 19. and an 18. I should use this. All right, no more digital dice. We're pulling out the real dice.
Oh my god.
I got witchy dice. Start rolling those.
Nice.
When we were over at your house, I thought about just slipping that in my pocket. Like, he doesn't need this one.
Yeah, we'll hide that one. All right,
Get like a red D20 that only rolls 3s. You just switch it out.
swap them out. All right. Yeah, Yuri. So your first act is you come around the corner. This thing is it sees you splashing in the water, like flailing. It was hiding for you, waiting for you to come by, and but you see it, and you begin to act. What do you want to do?
I'm going to turn around and swim away.
All right, where are you going?
I mean, if I already swam past the thing, so if I want to go back where I came from, I have to go back by it again.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like hanging out on the back side of this pipe. So we'll put them up here more.
So that's out of the water and I'm in the water?
So let's see. So yeah, it's out of the water technically, like half in the water. It's like hanging on to this pipe. But we're just trying to hide from you guys as you saw you guys coming. But yeah, you would have had to swim by it, but you probably would have swam. Let's say you swim around the other way. Otherwise, you would have swam right into its face. So it'll put you on the southern side of it. So as you swim by, looking for where the suction thing is at the bottom, you notice this thing peek around at you, and it just opens its mouth and it's like,
Almost like when I come around the corner here.
yeah. You're like, oh shit.
There's nowhere I can get out of the water here, right?
No, it looks like it's all water except for off to the distance to the right. There's a stone wall that leads up to where the ivory walls are that are kind of like around the market and the palace. So there's definitely no way you could scale that. There is a palm tree that's sticking out of the water. And then there's the building, the pump building.
So basically, I can't attack this thing, correct?
You can try. You can try to go over there and attack it. You can still try to swim away. You have a swim speed.
Rather see if I can swim over and attack it. I mean, can you attack while you're in the water swimming? Can I still?
Yeah. I
Swim,
mean,
swim-
you're not
swim-
underwater, so I'm not gonna give you disadvantage for swinging your axe underwater.
I think the Mariner's armor helps with that anyway.
Yeah, if you have a swimming speed, you don't have disadvantage.
do that. At the same time, I also kind of want to holler out, just to get everyone else's attention,
Okay.
whether they're paying attention or not.
So at this point, Snodlers and Kolos probably heard you yell, but the other guys went into the house and just saw at the same time some similar looking sight.
So, yeah, I'm gonna swim over next to it and try to attack it.
All right.
Maybe a mistake. Maybe I should have swam away, but
It's too late now.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Too late now.
Nice. 22 is going to hit. So you bring the axe across this thing as it's watching you as you swim closer to it, and you just smash into its forearm, and it just and you see it start like opening its mouth like it's going to try to lunge at you. But yeah, you hit him hard for 10.
And I'm gonna jack back and hit him again. Try to.
Yeah, this time you're going to swim back and try to swing it. This time it sees your axe coming as it just steps back. It's holding one hand onto you can see its massive claws gripping right into the steel.
I'm going to use my action surge and attack it again.
Get it, Yuri.
Spill some blood, Yuri.
I'm probably gonna die.
Oh yeah, 13. It's gonna miss.
And with less confidence, one more swing.
Oh, this time a big swing is this thing's been dodging every blow, and then this time it gets a little cocky and you see it kind of like lean closer, and you bring the axe right back up into it, and you catch it right in the chest, and it just screeches out. So now definitely the this kind of roar this thing lets out. Snodlers and Kolos definitely hear the action.
Nice.
And I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Brace myself.
All right. So that's gonna bring up Kolos.
Alright, so I'm, 5 feet into this bowl?
Yeah, yep, you're 5 feet into the bowl.
Okay, so to climb up, it would be 5 feet of movement to get back onto that,
Yeah, yep.
ledge. Alright. From where I'm standing up on that ledge, can I see what's going on with Yuri?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
He heard the yell though, didn't he?
He heard the yell, but like this is above the thing, and they're on the other side of the pipe, so it's kind of going to be a hard sight to see. I think you have an idea of where it is, but you definitely don't know what is going on. You might not be able to see Yuri.
Okay. Can I get on top of this pipe from the walkway?
Oh yeah, you could jump off the walkway onto the pipe.
Yes.
So just remember, the pipe is 20 feet below the bowl.
Above the water.
Yeah.
So the top of the glass dome is 40 feet above the water. The pipes are 20 feet above the water.
Yes. Yep.
Gotcha.
So does that mean I'd take damage if I was to jump?
Yeah, you're probably gonna take damage.
Cool. Can I jump into the water instead?
Let's see. From where you're at, you probably could jump off. I don't think you'd be able to have a clear shot.
Better roll good on that athletics.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make an athletics check because it's kind of a narrow gap between the pipes. Otherwise, there's because the dock extends underneath the thing, because that's where you guys climbed up it. So you could jump off to the opposite side safely.
All right. Does jumping down cost any movement speed?
I'll say, if you're already on the edge, I think you're just gonna have to walk over to the edge and you just step off the ledge. It won't cost you any movement speed.
Where would I land if I'm trying to jump over the pipe?
Try to jump over.
Am I if I tried to clear the pipe this way and land over on this side of the pipe or in between that gap, which one would I be aiming for? Doing like an athletics check?
Probably this one. Yep.
Okay, I'll do that one.
Nice. So let's see. So you could walk to the edge, and it's 15 feet over the 15 feet of a gap to get to the water. So you can do a long jump, which is what your strength score, and you have to have 10 feet of running speed. But we'll say the catwalk is, you have 10 feet, you can run along the catwalk.
All right.
And what's your strength, like 18 or something like that?
Right. So I got 18 feet of
18 feet of jump, long jump.
All right.
Yeah, so you could clear it and get to the water.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Theoretically.
Theoretically.
You want me to do an athletics check?
No, you don't even bother, because your strength score is high enough to allow you to jump over that gap.
All right, and then I'm just going to dash and make it the 30 feet.
All right. Yeah. So now you can definitely see this massive creature that's just standing there, towering over Yuri.
Last question before then my turn. Does he look like a Sahaugen, or is this something else?
No, this is not a Sahaugen. Go ahead. I'll let you make a history check to see if you have ever heard about what these things are. All right. So from a little bit of your knowledge of sea creatures, you've heard that this is a scrag, and you've heard some of the guys in town. You guys have heard about these things that are kind of infesting the city, and they've been probably the reason why there's some disappearances as of late. But yeah, it's not a Sahaugen. It's a giant, almost troll-like creature that feeds off of human or living flesh. It has massive claws and fangs.
You wanted to say it feeds off dwarf flesh, didn't you?
Yeah, pretty much anything that has flesh.
Dwarves have flesh.
That'll end my turn.
All right, Vitoris. Yeah. So as you open the door, you see this scene where the workers inside here have been just slaughtered, and this thing is just ripping apart the room.
Always the furniture.
And but your
Far away,
your stealth check was so good though, Vitoris, that he does not notice you enter the room at this point.
He's about to. Use steady aim. And try to shoot him. With a 17.
With a 17, yeah, you put a crossbow bolt right in this thing's back.
For. I'm bad at math.
29?
For I'm bad at math.
Yeah, 29.
All right. For 29. Awesome.
It's got long hair. Bet you Yuri's whispering sweet nothings in his ear.
Probably.
That's it for my turn.
All right. All right, go ahead, Vasid. Vasid, go ahead and make a stealth check too.
Okay.
All right.
Goddamn.
So you went in there too, and it didn't notice you either. So.
As soon as I saw him shoot, I'm gonna run and sprint and jump off the table and like try to like two-hand chop this thing in the head with a quarterstaff.
All right, nice.
Oh, did nothing.
Yeah, it's not enough as you come down to the
No.
thing. You hit it, but it already got a crossbow bolt in its back. So as it kind of turns around with the pain, and it kind of deflects your incoming blast.
As it like glances off, I'm gonna swirl around and try to hit him with a one-handed hit. What?
Oh,
What?
no, it's not a good night for Vasen so far.
No, I'm gonna try an unarmed attack. Like kick it in the side of the head.
All right, this time you managed to make contact on him.
Actually, that's gonna be my flurry of blows, not that as bonus action. If I can do that.
Yeah.
Because it's either bonus action to make an unarmed attack or use flurry of blows.
Okay.
I believe. After you take an attack action, yeah. Okay, yeah. As a bonus action.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yep. Okay. So that hit, right?
Oh yeah, 27 hit. Yep.
For 9! Constitution save.
All right. Let's see.
I'll use my reaction here as well to make him roll minus a d6.
Ooh, nice. What did you say? Constitution.
Mm.
All right. Ooh, he rolls an 8 minus
Ooh,
a
he's-
d6.
He's stunned.
All right.
And I'm going to hit him again. So I get 2 attacks. 24.
24 is gonna hit. Oh yeah,
For 8.
for another 8. Awesome.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Right. So Snowbler's up in the top.
On a scale of 1 to I'm gonna die. So I can climb the ladder down, I assume, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Because there's no way in hell I'm looking at that pipe like, nah, I'm right.
So Snowbler's make a perception check while you're up here. Awesome. So at that point, as you see Kolos jump off the side of the bowl and hit the catwalk, and you hear him splash into the water. All of a sudden, from the inlet pipe, you start hearing a scraping noise.
So, what are the odds that I get on the this pipe right here?
Sorry, I wasn't looking. The big pipe. So it's 20 feet down. So you can drop down on it. You're going to take some damage, 4d6 worth of damage possibly, or you could try to leap over it if your strength score is high enough.
Oh yeah, no, my strength score is totally high enough.
It's like a 4.
It's a -1. It could be worse. I could be a kobold, so it could be -2.
Oh god.
Um.
Or other options are you could walk around the bowl and try to just jump off into the water and not take any damage, just be cushioned by the water.
So is this also like? Can I tell it this is open? This is a floating pipe, right? I think part of my problem is that this is like a 3-level map, and I'm getting confused on what's what.
That's the
so
hard
it's
part.
like this is the lowest level, this is the next tier, and then this is the top.
You got
tier.
it. Yeah.
All right. So, do you think I would notice, like, that this existed, and I could like try to like just jump off the edge here?
Yeah, I think
into the water?
climbing up, you would have noticed it. Like, because you would have had to walk on that catwalk, and you could have seen there's a gap. It's probably a good 5
All right.
foot
So
gap.
when I
in
jump
between.
in here, though, I will be able to eventually go here, right?
Yeah, because
like,
you'll just
'cause I
be
can swim
swimming
underneath.
underneath it, right?
All right. Yeah. So I would like to run over here and just jump off the side,
All right, so
like just literally like one step off the side.
Yeah, so just make an acrobatics check to make sure you don't bounce off between the gap.
Yeah. All right. One. Wow.
Nice. So you
Can I get disadvantage and at least make it a 10? Like I want this not to be graceful.
Yeah, you're graceful enough to where you slide off and you use your hand to guide you off the side of the pipe and you splash down into the water.
All right. And is this thing visible?
Let me see.
And do I technically have an action left?
Technically, yeah, you have an action and it is visible because it's within 60 feet of you and you see it. Basically, again hovering over Yuri, blocking him out.
Oh god. Snottlers will scream out like a small woman child, and then make a int save.
All right.
What the hell is this?
16.
That does nothing. All right, cool. Snottlers is still scared. That is his turn.
Okay. All right, Hector, down in the control room, or whatever this is.
Yeah. So if I drink the potion of fire breath, is that an action?
Drinking a potion, we always say, is a bonus action.
Okay. I wasn't sure if the fire breath potion would be different than the healing potion or not. So
Yeah, as long as you have like a free hand to do it, yeah, I'm cool with bonus actions for drinking a potion.
cool. I'll use my bonus action to breathe to drink this potion of fire breath, and then I'm going to use my action to cast Bane on big green guy in this room. Bane.
DC 15. All right, let's see. He rolls a 11.
Nice. That's all my actions. That's everything I got for the moment.
All right, so now he's baned and stunned.
Did we hear the little girl scream from outside?
No, you guys didn't hear that. Colas might have heard it, but. All right, so that's it for your turn.
Yep, that's all I got.
All right, so that brings up him. He is still stunned until your turn, Boston.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
All right, so go ahead. The other guy who rolled a 1, terrible. He is going to make some attacks at Mr. Runestone.
Got this shit, Yuri.
So Yuri, this thing, you see it tries to slash down on you with its claw. 15 to hit. So he slashes at you, and you hold up a shield, block it as he tries to slash at you again. And same thing. Two slashes with his claw, and he's still holding on. And then he kind of leans in with his gaping maw and tries to take a bite on you with a 27 to hit. This one's gonna hit. So you take 12 points of piercing damage as he just sinks his teeth into you. And that's it for his turn. It's actually your turn now, Yuri.
Oh, that did nothing but piss me off.
Oh,
mean,
boy.
Obviously, I took a little damage, but that really pissed me off. If I was Maglar, I would rage, but I'm not, so I can only just attack back at him with my axe. And
Beautiful, yeah. You smash him. And now you piss him off as you hit him for 8.
I'm gonna try to hit him again.
Yeah, your second attack is a miss as he kind of like pulls back just in time, and your axe just goes clang right into the side of the pipe.
And I'll end my turn there. I'm not gonna run for sure.
All right, Kolos.
Alright. They'll be kind of stupid, but I'm gonna swim right up to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just swing at him with my sword.
Just
Well,
picture
24.
Snodler's flailing in the water like, ah!
Yeah, 24 is gonna hit, so he's not even looking. You come over and just slash him in the back.
I'm gonna swing again. For 15.
All right, this time he sees you coming as he turns around and just dexterously moves out of the way.
That's gonna be it.
All right, back in the room, Vitoris is still stunned. He's got an arrow sticking out of him.
What does stun do?
Let's see. We'll post
I
it.
think you get advantage, don't you?
Yep. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Perfect.
Yep, stun creature is incapacitated. Can't move, can't speak, only falteringly, and the creature automatically fails strength and dex throws. Attack rolls have advantage against them. So
Move down that way, so hopefully I don't try and shoot Boston in a shiny dome. 14?
14 is gonna miss.
Yikes.
Then it's time to pull out the old handy offhand.
With a 25, yeah, so you sink across with bolt right into him.
For 17.
For 17, all right.
That is it for my turn.
All right, Vasen, you're up.
And fucking try to nutshot it with this fucking club, my staff.
Shot it.
But there's sniper sack.
Oh, God.
17 to hit.
17's gonna hit.
This is a one-handed attack. Right on the nuggets for 6.
All right, for another 6.
You can roll a Constitution save.
All right, let's see. He gets.
My reaction again.
Sure. So let me see. He's gonna make this one because it's 29 minus 4.
-5. 'cause
Minus
it's a
5.
D6.
So it's gonna be a 20.
What the fuck? Ash, we're gonna get inside of its head. Two-handed.
Oof.
26.
26. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
For 11.
Wait, was he still stunned?
Yes.
Oh, it's to the end of your next turn. Gotcha.
Mhm.
All right, so that hits him for another 11.
Another con.
All right, let me see what he gets this time. Gotta warn you, he's got some pretty high con.
I know.
First time he rolled like dog shit.
I know. You never know. He could roll like shit again.
He rolled a 23.
That's not shit.
And he's looking mad now.
And then 27
27 hits.
for 7.
All right, 7. I'm gonna add this up.
And what?
No, go ahead. No, he's not dead. Sorry.
Con save again.
Let's see. Third time's a charm, right? Let's see.
Roll like shit. Roll like shit.
It's at 23 again. 20, it's 22.
He passed. Ah, fuck. That's my turn.
Okay, yeah, you guys did some work to this thing, though. It looks pretty hurt. All right, Snothers, you're in the water, terrified.
Can I quickly look around me and make sure that I'm not going to be terrified as something else comes up next to me? Like quick glance, just like paranoia glance.
Yeah, go ahead and do another perception check.
You see 3 crocodiles.
Nice. So you look around and you don't see anything else in the water, and but you do hear above you in the pipes. You hear that scraping sound.
Yeah, I'm alright with that. I can't move that far. Alright. Move forward and... Mind sliver again for 4 damage if you say...
He's gonna. It's an 18.
I figure they have good int, but oh well. Alright. That's it.
All right, Hector.
All right. Well, since he's gonna automatically fail some dexterity saving throws, we're gonna throw some damage out. We get 12 radiant damage. Or no, it's the end of his turn.
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah,
no.
he's not stunned anymore.
I was thinking.
The end of your next turn, yeah.
I was thinking the end of the monster's turn, not the end of the boss's turn. So I got all screwed up.
No, you're good.
So never mind. I'm gonna go DC 15 dex saving throw.
All right, Dex he's not good at, so this is your chance. Yeah, he rolls a 6.
Cool. So 12 radiant damage still. And then for the fire breath, I need a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Oh, he rolls great this time. 18.
Okay, so he's gonna take 9 damage.
All right,
fire damage.
it's gonna help.
And the last bit was holy damage, or radiant damage, I guess.
Okay.
So that I'm gonna move this way, ish. This is a door here, right?
Yeah, there's a doorway, and you can tell there's another room inside of this place.
Yeah, I'm gonna move towards that doorway, and that's gonna be it for my turn.
All right, it's his turn as he wakes up and he stands up, and this thing looks like it's probably a good 9 feet tall, Vasen, as it towers over you, and it makes a couple attacks with you. You see these massive claws reach out.
Oh no!
16 to hit.
Miss.
All right, and he brings his other claw at you with a 26 to hit.
Miss.
25.
Just kidding.
25 to hit for 15 points of slashing damage.
No.
And as it rakes across you, it leans in to try to take a bite out of you with a 25 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for another 15 points of piercing.
Dude, these fucking ones.
It was 25.
25, so 24 to hit for 15 piercing. So you took a total of 30 damage that round.
Alright, so 15 on that.
And that's it for its turn.
I'm probably gonna die.
And that brings up
I'm probably gonna die.
the other scrag that's over there by Yuri and Kolos. So it goes and it swings a claw over at Kolos. Oh, they 18 to hit.
Miss.
All right, and then it swings the second time at Kolos. 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right, for 14 slashing. And it tries to snap at you with its massive bite with a 20 to hit. Oof.
Yep.
For 13 piercing. And as it like snaps into you, and you just see the blood just kind of like start gushing out of you, and it's just your blood is just like pouring out of its mouth, and it like rears its head back, and it's like, all right, go ahead, Yuri. This thing's momentarily feasting on Kolo. So what do you want to do?
And all I can really do is just try to chop it in the face.
Oh yeah, its back is turning for your just for a second as you slam the axe into its back.
And I know it normally is ready for the second attack, so won't get my hopes up.
Not this time, as it loses its finger, its grip on the pipe a little bit as it slides down, and it just boom, you come into contact right into this thing's ribs, and you hear the bones crack.
And I'll end my turn. No, a little more confident that Kolos and Snodlers have made their way over.
All right, Kolos.
All right, here goes nothing. Swinging with the sword.
Nice. 26 will hit him.
All right.
That looks like
Swing
it
again.
did some damage.
13.
13's gonna miss though. Second attack, it was ready for you, and it almost catches the blade with its hand and just bats it away.
Super. That's it.
All right, Vitoris.
Steady aim, and I'm going to try and shoot it. 28
Ooh, 20 will hit.
for 25.
Ooh, damn, it's a good hit as you pluck this thing right in the throat.
Yeah, fuck you. Beat the shit out of Vossen. What are you thinking?
Yeah, it looks really hurt right now, really hurt, and there's blood just pouring all over Vossen. That crossbow bolt hit him like right in the sweet spot.
Wait, like the creature's blood or Vossen's
The creature's
Both.
blood.
Well,
it a
I'm
mix?
almost dead.
¿Por qué no los dos?
That's it for my turn.
All right, Vossen.
I'm gonna swing to like fucking do like a spin my quarterstaff around my head a little bit and fucking try to whack it two-handed across the head.
Just going for it.
21.
Oh, nice. It's gonna hit him.
12.
Nice. Oh, this thing is like down to one knee as you smash it in the head, and you see it just and it starts like backing into the corner a little bit. It's hanging on for dear life.
Try to like chop down on its like collarbone. 20.
Oh, boom! You smash right to the collarbone. You hear it snap, and this thing just crumples
Two-headed.
to the ground.
No.
It's gonna be enough, whatever you roll. Oh yeah, you just poof. This thing collapses, and there's just
I like drop to one knee, bleeding everywhere. Take a big swig of my gourd.
this thing.
That fucking sucked.
This thing looks like it is definitely just like bleeding out all over the place. That crossbow bolt that Vitoris hit him would definitely help put him out of his misery. All right, I think you still have movement if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to like this broken chair and like sit down on it.
I thought for sure you were about to go lay down on the couch.
I'm just gonna sit down there and like breathing heavy, taking swigs out of my gourd. That's my turn.
All right, go ahead.
Bonus, yeah, that's my turn. I already used my actions.
All right, go ahead, Snodlers.
Snoller's gonna move another 10 feet. This shit isn't obviously working. So Snodlers is gonna give something else a shot.
Fireball.
Maybe not. Stupid movement. This thing's pretty big, right?
Yeah, it's like a good 9-10 feet tall. It takes up a huge area on the pipe.
All right. Let's do this. Lightning damage, go. 24 to hit.
Ooh, nice. Smashes him for 18.
Pusha!
Oh yeah, that hit him good. You see him just blast into him, and the thing slides down off the pipe, and it's kind of just like in the water right now.
Snarler's only now realized that the lightning was probably a bad idea with everyone being in the water, and that's his turn.
Right, Hector.
With this thing dead, I'm gonna finish making my way to this door and test it out, see if it opens up.
Yeah, it just opens up into a bedroom. You see 2 beds, a little chest, a couple nightstands.
All right. Nobody's in there. We'll start making my way outside. About there, probably. I forgot where I was, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that's the end of my turn.
All
Or
right.
actually, you know,
Oh, go ahead.
do I have an action, or is the action open the door?
Oh, that was free action. Open the door.
I'll dash then. Go. Look for Snoddlers up on top of the fucking dome and don't see anyone. Can I see under this pipe? Is it up high enough, or is it like sort of the bottom is touching the water and the top is in
Nope,
the air?
it's about 20 feet. So yeah, you can see out in the water now. As soon as you walk out there, you can see this massive thing. It's in the water with Kolos bobbing right next to it, and Yuri kind of pressed up between it and the pole. And actually, yeah, it's Snarler's. You can probably just see his head bouncing out of the water.
I'll yell back into the room. We got another one.
I just shake my head and take a big swig of my gourd again.
Thumbs up. You're good. Sorry, that's the end of my turn.
Oh, okay. And so that brings up the Scrag is going to try to make an attack at Kolos. He swings a claw over at him. Oh, with an 11 to hit.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And then it makes his second attack at Yuri this time. Oof, with a 15 to hit. It's gonna miss. So it's swinging wildly at both of you. It looks like it's confused, and it tries to make a bite at Kolos again. This time it's got a 19.
That hits.
All right, it's gonna hit for 13 points of piercing as it bites down into you, and you see your blood start like filling the watery space around you. That is it for his turn. That's your turn, Yuri.
Shit.
Nice. You guys are just wailing on this thing now.
And I'm gonna jack back and just try to chop this fucking thing's head off.
Yeah, now it's like at the same height as you in the water. However, this time as you go to swing, you just you miss him.
I was always ready for that second one. And I'm on my turn.
All right, Kolos.
Alright. Swinging with the sword. 20 to hit.
All right, this thing's looking mad now as you slice right into his chest.
Do it again. 22 to hit.
Oh, nice! Another 13. All right.
That's it.
Yeah, this thing's looking pretty hurt now. All right, Vitoris.
These are probably just the babies. And the mama's gonna come out next.
Did Mike get like super quiet for everybody?
He did, yeah.
He did. It's just him slowly fading out.
Vitoris, make a perception check for me.
Perception?
Yeah. All right,
15.
so as you walk out the door, you hear all of a sudden in the pipes near you, you hear this scratching sound.
Well, that's no bueno. Like here in the bend?
Yeah, about there in the bend. At this point, Hector, you also hear it as well.
Good thing Yuri didn't find the clog. Bonus action dash. I'll dash up to there. Then I'll hold my action if something comes clawing out of it.
Shoot it in the face.
Shoot it in the face. That's the plan.
All right, go ahead, Vassen.
How much movement would it take to get up on top of this? From the ground up.
Sorry, I wasn't looking. Where? Up
You
there?
said there's a ladder to climb up?
Yeah, that's 40 feet high.
Oh, okay, so I won't be able to get up there. I get up there and then climb 10 feet up. I like dash out the door and get 10 feet up the ladder.
Okay. Yeah, you start making your way
Am
up
I
to.
eye level with this? Oh no, because this is 20 feet, so I gotta go another 10.
Yeah, you're just below that.
Alright, yep. That's my moves. Action.
All right, so now there's in the water. You see this this scrag, and it's looking pretty hurt at this point. You also see that Kolos is looking pretty jacked up.
Snarlers needs to get closer. Yeah. Time to Thorn Whip.
Yeah.
And I miss.
Oh, he misses. You whip right into the side of this pipe.
That's it.
Okay, Hector, back on the docks.
Let's see. 5. I don't know, like 7-ish to jump off the dock.
Yeah.
About 10, 20, 30.
Yep. Can't move too
Good.
fast in water.
Difficult terrain. I just needed to get within 60 feet. I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom on bad guy over there.
DC 15 con.
Yeah.
19.
Okay, so he's going to take half of that, I believe. So 5.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then Kolos, if you want, you can roll a hit die.
If I had any left.
Well, shit.
Nice try. Thank you.
That's my action. For my bonus action, what's the range on that? It says 60 feet. Inventory. That is 30 feet. So I guess that's the end of my action, or my end of my turn.
All right, that brings up the Scrag, who's looks really hurt. He's bleeding pretty bad, but he makes a couple swings at Kolos. 18 to hit.
Miss.
All right, and second attack is a 10.
Yep.
So he swings, and he reaches over at you as this massive form kind of is like looming on top of you. He's almost trying to bring you down into the water. He takes a bite at you with a 22 to hit.
That hits.
So he hits you for 12 points of piercing as he's like basically right on top of you now, about to push you in the water. Not that it matters that you're going to drown or anything, but
Oh, he might not know that.
yeah. All right, go ahead, Yuri. Nice.
Make it quick.
So you're just hacking away at him as he's trying to bring Kolos down. All right, another 6.
I feel like I'm not damaging this thing at all.
It's
Move away from me.
it's still within your range. Kolos is on the other side of you.
Is it just me, or does he sound like he's farther away?
It sounds like his mic is further away from his mouth.
Sound better now?
No.
It sounds clear though.
Yeah, you're not roboting, so I'm fine with it.
Does it sound better now?
That
Yes.
sounds good.
Yes.
Apparently, I have a mic sensitivity knob.
Every time it was your turn, you got a little bit quieter every time.
We always knew you were a little bit mic sensitive.
It's true. So I was asking, what did it just kind of take a step to the side to attack Kolos?
Yeah, you can see like it's trying to drown him basically.
So I took a couple swipes at him.
Yeah, you hit him a couple times. Anything else you want to do? Yuri?
I was about to say, is my fucking shit broken? Because everything's quiet.
I think something's wrong with my microphone. I just said I want to use my second wind.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Second wind.
So you pick up 3 health. Do you get to add your Constitution modifier to it?
I add fighter level.
Oh, your fighter level. Okay, so extra 8. So you gain 11. Sweet. Is that it?
That is it.
All right, Kolos, who's hanging in there?
Gonna swing the longsword for an 18 to hit,
18 will hit him for another 8.
and swing again. 23 for 9
That's,
slashing.
that's good hit. Nice. You're hacking away at him.
That's pretty much all I can do.
He's looking in rough shape though. All right, Vitoris, back on the dock.
Does it sound like it's moving?
Go ahead and make a perception check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. 9.
Yeah, you can't really hear it at this point.
Well, I know that it's either going to come out in here or down where all these guys are, right?
And I guess that's a good assumption, yeah.
Make my way over the ladder. How tall is the ladder?
40 feet.
40 feet.
Bonus. I can make it to the top. Bonus. Can I bonus action dash and then use my action to dash as well? I don't think so.
You can, yeah, what does your cunning action say?
You can take a bonus action on each of your turns to take the dash, disengage, or hide action.
Yeah, so bonus action dash, then you still have an action. In action you can dash, you just won't be able to make any attacks.
I now get to the top here. Maybe. I'll stay. Move over a little bit. Then that'll be it for my turn.
Okay, Vasen, you are about 10 feet below the top of the pipe.
If I get directly above it, would Will I be able to get on top of it?
Sure. Yeah, you could just kind of easily step over off the catwalk and land on it.
How far can I jump?
Your strength score. I always forget. Let me look it up. Long jump. So you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet immediately before the jump. So that wouldn't work, but when you make a standing long jump, you can leap half that distance. So half your strength score, you can jump from the ladder onto the pipe.
Like the plus or the actual score?
The bigger number.
Also like 12.
Yeah, the other one's
Feet.
modifier, I think, right?
Right.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go up 10 feet, and then can I jump to this, or do I have to go higher?
No, you could jump to the pipe because it'd only be, 6 feet it would take you. And it's like a 5-foot jump. So, yeah, you could jump off the ladder onto the pipe.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So, how far did that take me? So the 10?
So 10, 15, 16, yeah.
Alright, so I have another 30.
Nice. You're just
Go there.
running on top of the pipe.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna spend a key point to use Step of the Wind to use the dash action as a bonus action.
Okay.
And it's another 45 movement, and I'm going to run to here and try to jump to that guy, and I get double the jump for using Step of the Wind.
Okay.
And I get 10 extra feet, I think.
Oh, shit. All right.
Let me look. Hold on. I just saw it. God damn it. No, it just says your turn. Jump distance is doubled, so I can jump 24.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'll have enough movement speed to jump. I'm gonna jump and fucking try to club that dude in the head.
Oh, do you have any actions left?
I used a bonus action to dash.
Okay.
That's the key point. So I still have my 2 actions to attack.
All right.
So I'm gonna jump club this thing in the head, devil fucking jumping off the top of the pipe on him.
Nice. All right. Go ahead and get advantage. You get advantage on it. Oh, with a 26, it's gonna smash him in the face.
2-handed. For 11.
Awesome. Yeah, this thing as you come out of nowhere, as it's running, you jump off and poof, you smash it right in the face. A big blow to its head. It looks confused and dazed. It's still alive though.
I'm gonna swing again. 24.
Oh, nice. All right.
12.
All
Or
right.
2-handed.
Let's go ahead.
Ah, 6.
Oh, just enough. Yeah, you just hear its neck crack, and it had no idea where you came from. You just drop down and smash it in the face twice, and it just sinks down to the bottom. And as it's sinking, its arm reaches up and tries to like grab your leg as it's dying and sinking into the deep. But
No!
he's gone into the deep 4-foot deep water.
I got your back, boys. That's my
They're
turn.
trying to staunch my bleeding.
Me too.
Right, Snouders, your turn.
You just picture like there's a pool of blood around us.
All right.
Mhm.
So Snodlers looks around, doesn't see anything because we just killed that one, right?
Right.
So Snodlers yells out, "There's still one in the pipes!"
No!
So what is the fastest way I could assume I can get back up there? I would naively think that it would be the intake. But I also know that's risky.
Yeah, like over at this end, you mean like go inside the tube to get all the way back up to the globe part of it?
What end?
Would be this end would be like the sucking end.
I don't see you doing anything.
It's just past
Got it.
Yuri.
Yeah. So
This is actually the entrance or
Yes.
down?
So
from
where
this?
this is, that's like an elbow that leads down. So that's like
That's
water
where-
level, and then it's an elbow, and then below that there's like another elbow that reaches out, and there's like a glass.
there,
Yeah, there's
right?
like a glass pipe under the ground with like a filter on it.
Snallers uses his dash and swims over here. Screams out, "It's in the pipe! Let's get in the pipe!" That is my turn.
All right, nice. Go ahead, Hector.
I'm going to use my bonus action to transform into a giant octopus.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm going to use my movement speed of a giant octopus, which is 60 feet swimming, to swim over here. And then, yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to actually swim down to the entrance of this thing and see what I can see.
All right. So as you look down through this glass to make a perception check, this is underwater, so
Yeah, I have, as the octopus, I have dark vision, 60 feet, and I have +4 perception,
Okay.
+5 stealth.
all right. As long as he has dark vision. All right. So
Actually, technically, that would be plus another 4, so it'd only be an 11.
okay. Well, it's still enough to he's as you get down there as this octopus, you kind of look through the grate and through the glass, and you see at the edge of the tunnel or the glass, you see another one of these things, a scrag, and it's like got both claws on the sides of the pipe, and it's like propelling itself down the pipe
It's just being creepy.
Towards me or away from me?
towards you.
Beautiful. That's all my everything.
Oh my everything. Okay.
Hector's gonna sacrifice his body to block it.
Well, that was nice of him.
Not really my body, but sure.
Oh right. So so all of a sudden, Yuri, you feel this explosion behind you as this scrag comes out of the metal pipe, and it just smashes through the glass pipe. And
Right underneath me.
right underneath you, yeah.
That was rude.
This thing blasts open. You feel these massive claws coming and grapple you. So go ahead and make a strength check. Good luck, because these things are strong.
Jesus.
All right. So luckily for you, Yuri, he also rolled a 23. The favor goes to. I'm going to give it to you as this thing smashes through there, and it goes to grab a hold of you, and you just kind of shake it off. But it makes an attack at you with its bite. It has to snap at you. 14 is going to miss. Then it tries to claw you with a natural 20.
Ooh.
All right, so Yuri, you are going to take. Oh, math.
60 points of damage.
It's close. 30 points of slashing damage.
Can I use my riposte?
Sure. What's that do? Go ahead and post it.
I think that's what I want to use.
Go and repost it.
Repost it.
I always get parry and riposte mixed up.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Actually, it's parry.
Okay, so you reduce the amount of damage. All right, so go ahead and roll your superiority die plus your dex. So you only take 25.
I think I healed up. Jesus Christ, it's still.
Well, luckily for you, it's your turn now as this thing busts out of there. It tries to abduct you, but you...
Does he not have any bonus to his dexterity?
I don't think he does.
Or does that automatically add it?
I don't know. Let me look at this.
Dexterity's a 1.
All right, so you get 6. I thought you had a 0.
All right. Every little bit helps.
Yeah, so this thing tried to grab a hold of you. Instead, it just clawed the shit out of you. Use one of its actions to try to pull you down into the tunnel and do dirty things to you. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do back to it?
I mean, is it underwater or is it above water? No.
It's underwater. Yep. But it's below you, like 5 feet below you.
Oh yeah. I want to try to attack it. Or stab it.
Do something.
Or shoot it. I mean,
Okay, 13's not going to do it, though. You swing the axe at it, and you just can't reach it through the water.
I mean, this thing's massive, too. It's not like I can grab it and pull it up above the water.
Yeah, it's definitely bigger than you.
I guess I'm just going to try to hit it again, and that's it.
Well, this time you definitely make contact with it. Nice, so you hit him for 7. All right, Kolos. Feeling the pain of these things, what do you want to do?
Taking the potion is a bonus action or action.
It'd probably be an action for you, considering you have a sword and a shield.
That's fine. We'll take the potion of healing.
Okay.
So what? 2d4
Plus 2.
plus 2. Okay. Yay.
Eee, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
Just about max.
Yeah.
And then that's just stupid, I know. That's 15 feet. We'll just go here. Not quite in its reach,
Okay.
but I'm 10 feet away.
All right, yeah, you're
And
just
then
above him up on the side of the pipe.
And then I'll use my vow as bonus action. And that will be my turn.
Okay, cool. All right, Vitoris. Where you at?
On the other side
Way,
of the
way
map.
in the back.
It's 20 feet down to the pipe.
Yep.
How much would it hurt if I jumped on top of the pipe?
4d6 is worth of hurt.
4d6?
46.
Yeah, like 4-6.
Yeah, that means you are gonna die.
Jesus Christ! I thought it was 10d6 or 1d6 per 10 feet.
Is it 5 feet or 10 feet?
10 feet.
Oh, so
Pretty
so it's only 20 feet, so it's only 2d6.
pretty sure it's 10 feet.
It is. But really, it's whatever the DM wants. And if he wants to give you 46 damage,
No, it's 10 feet, or it's d6 for every 10 feet. So yeah, it's only 2d6.
I'm gonna jump on top of the pipe.
All right, I'm gonna roll max damage. That's 12. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, oh wow.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you jump down and land poof, right into the pipe.
You hear my fucking knee crack. Bonus
That would have
action
killed me.
die.
That sucked. How did you die in epic battle? I fell onto a pipe.
really, it's not how you die, it's how did you commit suicide.
And dash again. I take it I can't see anything.
Yeah, you can't see it from where you're at.
Ah, that's it for my turn.
All right, Vasid, what do you want to do?
Bleed everywhere. Shit. What do I want to do?
That's what I gave you, right?
So what?
You still have those darts I gave you, right?
Yeah, but they're not going to reach this thing underwater.
That's true.
Do I see any way to get out of the water from here?
The only way you see out of the water is back at the dock.
There's like a ladder back under here.
Yeah, and the water is level with the dock, so you can just literally swim and crawl up onto the dock. Yeah. The spot that the pipe is in is a deep spot because naturally there's actually a part of the river goes through here. So where the pipe is, it's like 10 feet down. But yeah, so back toward the dock area is only about 4 feet. You could always go in the pipe. That's another good way to get back up.
Just looking to see where I wrote down my salve. How many more charges I have?
0, you gave the rest to me.
I gave you the rest of them?
Yeah.
I gotta remove it.
Next, I think you took like one and then give the rest away.
Alright, well, fuck. I'm gonna come over near Kolos and stay above the water and hold my action for if it comes near me, I'm going to smash it in the fucking head.
Okay.
And I'm gonna drink my booze, because I'm fucked up.
All right, go ahead, Snothers.
So we cannot see it? I'm confused how this is going. It's just way underground because it's like downward.
Yeah, it's underneath Yuri, basically, at the bottom of the pipe.
All right. For some reason, I still envisioned this as a pipe that went down and then out, and the intake was here.
Yeah, it is. But it's smashed through the...
Smash through the glass.
Dude, that's glass.
Yeah, that part's
Now I
glass.
understand.
Yes.
How do I think like my spells would go through water if it was a projectile?
I think it would probably work depending on the spell.
Well, we're gonna chromatic orbit again.
Yeah, like I think an orb would work. Or a magic missile, something like that.
We're gonna go with lightning again. Let's shock ourselves. Oh, 13.
13 is going to miss.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's my turn.
Giant octopus.
All right, I'm gonna swim over to it and start wailing on it.
You get 8 attacks because you're an octopus?
I wish.
11's not gonna do it.
Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I only get the 1 attack. Quick question: I did drink that potion that's shoot fire out of my mouth. Can I use that as an octopus, or I have to turn back into a human?
Nah, sure, go ahead. You can use it.
Sick.
It's an octopus breathing fire. Heck yeah.
It's a Dex saving throw. I forget what it is though. I was on 2 pages here. DC 13 Dex saving throw.
He rolls a 6.
Ooh, hell yeah! Get the full 15.
Ooh, nice.
Second use marked off. That's my action bonus action. So that's all. That's it.
And this magical fire as you breathe it out of your octopus mouth. It looks like this thing is extra hurt by it.
Your octobeak.
Octobeak. All right, Yuri. Oh, hold on. Actually, it was
that thing's turn.
It's that thing's turn. Yeah, I must have accidentally deleted him off the turn tracker.
There's the giant one. All right.
Yeah. So it's his turn. He is trying to eat you, Yuri. He again is going to attempt to use one of his attacks. He's going to try to grab a hold of you. So go ahead and make a strength check. Or athletics check. This time he rolls a 22 to your 21. So he grabs a hold of you and he starts pulling you underwater. So you're now submerged, and he is going to make a bite on top of your face. 26 to hit. So your hat pops off. It's floating up above the water, and he bites down into your skull for 13 points of piercing damage. And then he rakes across your chest with an 18 to hit for another 17 points of slashing damage.
Don't you have more than 18 AC?
I think he has 18.
With the shield?
What do you got, Yuri, for AC?
18, it says.
Did you unequip your shield?
Well, I don't know how that works.
Because that seems so... Well, I mean, it could be.
I think that's right, because I don't think he ever got a different...
Mariner's armor?
Doesn't give you anything extra with Mariner's armor.
Yeah,
but there's a Mariner's
AC?
armor of every type. So it's what type of Mariner's
Right.
armor is it?
He has chainmail.
That might be right.
No, that's right. Mine's a 19, but I have the fighting style defense.
Yeah, I got you.
Extra one.
So you take a total of 30 points of damage, and you are currently grappled as he's pulling you underwater with him. But it's your turn.
I want to try to break free of the grapple.
All right, go ahead. So you make an athletics check. He rolls an 18 against your 13. So you try to get away from him. He's still holding on to you. You still got your attacks, though.
Oh, I'm going to attack him then.
You're trying to swing down on him. He's holding on to your foot, and you just don't have the strength to swing down on him. Oh, and then with a natural 1, go ahead, Hector, make a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry, Hector.
I see how it is. Blame Vitoris. Really, you're the one hitting people in the face.
Oh,
Dex.
Vitoris can't even see it and make fun of him.
but yeah, Yuri's axe goes swinging wide, but you manage to get one of your tentacles out of the way before it gets chopped off. All right, Yuri, what else you got? Anything?
That's it. Thankful I can breathe underwater.
Okay, Kolos.
I'm gonna swim down after him
All right.
and attack with advantage.
Go for it.
22.
22's gonna hit.
Alright.
For
Same thing.
7. Yep.
23.
Oh yeah, that sword always hits.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
All right, Vitoris.
You fall asleep.
No. It's determined movement. I want to run and jump off the pipe, land, do a cannonball next to Snoddlers.
Yay!
I may shit myself.
Like how I'm grappled underwater and you fuckers are swimming and having a good old time.
I am for surely not having a good old time.
The water's red. We're gonna have to fight a shark from all the
Oh,
water.
I almost got one shot.
Can I see it?
Do you have dark vision?
No.
Then no, you probably can't see it. You can see all the bubbles coming up from Yuri.
Would I? So would I just see like the occasional arm flashing in the water and a lot of bubbles?
Yeah, you see a bunch of bubbles. I mean, if you get a better angle at it, because he's... I don't know, if you went underwater, you could take a disadvantaged shot at it.
Yuri won't know it was me.
Or you could jump in and take those daggers out of those little booties you got and use them fucking things since you spent all that money on them.
Well,
That's what I was going to miss.
no, that's not what they're for. That's it for my turn.
All right, Vossen.
Oh god, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna swim down and fucking attack it.
Oh, no. Okay.
Goodbye, cruel world.
I can't heal you when I'm an octopus.
Zach?
So disadvantage is going to be a 14. Is going to miss.
Is it because I can't see or is it because I'm attacking underwater?
Because you're attacking underwater with a staff.
Ah! I miss again.
You miss again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to fucking punch it.
Nice. All right, this time you hit it. You punched the thing right in the face.
For 9.
For 9, all right.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, this could be it.
Hail Mary.
This could be it. 17 plus 8.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, this is
Yeah, it's
17 plus 8.
oh, 17 plus 6. Sorry,
Nope.
that's still probably it.
That's all I got.
Right. So, Snothers.
Well, I see everyone's still going for it. Snottler's is almost out of stuff, but we're gonna do this one more time.
I'm almost out of life, so.
That's what I'm saying. Snottler's hits it with a 26 for 15.
Nice. Lightning damage. Poof, smashes into this thing. He definitely hurt him.
Definitely didn't hurt him enough.
No-
Sorry, Vossen. Snottler's wishes you farewell.
I've died plenty of times.
Okay, Hector.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Octopus is concerned why Boston didn't just leave. Fuck. I don't know. I'm gonna hit it, I guess.
16 will hit.
Oh hell yeah!
Ooh, you can try to grapple it, huh?
It's just automatically grappled.
Oh, if it hits, it's automatically grapples. All right, so you're grappling it. It's grappling Yuri.
No, it's like a big grapple chain.
Nice, but then your attack at it is a miss. Yuri, make a dexterity saving throw.
No, that's the damage. That's the damage.
Oh, come on.
The attack was a 16. You said.
Oh, I'm
16
making the wrong thing, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that I already rolled the damage. That's my bad.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
Oh, do you want me to make
No,
dexterity?
no. So he takes 10 points.
So he is, he is grappled. And I'm going to use some of my movement to try and drag him. Is it half movement speed when you're dragging something?
Yes.
I guess I'm just going to surface this guy then. If I get 60 feet, halved is 30.
You're probably gonna have to have the half because he's holding Yuri down, so you get the weight of Yuri on top of that.
Swim up 15 feet.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's only like 10, 15 feet deep there anyway. So you bring up to the surface, Yuri pops up. Scragg's head pops up above the water.
Does that get him out of range of Boston as well?
No, he's within range of everybody now.
Alright. Fuck it. Let's fire breathe on this guy again. Need a DC 13 dex saving throw.
Hey, he's not good with dex. That's a 4.
Nice. So he's gonna take 11 damage.
All right.
Uh,
That fire definitely hurts him. And he turns all of his attention and focuses it on the octopus.
Hell yeah. That's all I got.
All right, so that brings up his turn as he is still holding on to Yuri. He's gonna let go of Yuri, and then he's gonna swing both of his claws at the same time at the octopus. A 26. Oh no, it's only a 20 to hit.
Oh, that's for sure gonna hit.
And the second attack is a natural 20. All right, so the first attack was 12 slashing.
Did he roll those with disadvantage?
Grappled, you don't have disadvantage.
Restrained because it's a creature that has a thing.
Wait, he's restrained with the octopus?
Yes.
Oh, not grappled. Oh, what's a horse of a different color?
And the octopus can't use it. Yeah. It's normal. It's just a outpost.
Yeah, I thought it was grappled. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, sorry. It is grappled, but it's technically restrained because. Sorry.
Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained. All right, I like it. Okay, so let's see. So that brings. It's still gonna be hit. It's just not gonna be a natural 20. It's still gonna be a 19 to hit.
Ouch.
So it's only 12 plus 11, so 23 points of slashing damage.
Ooh. Okay.
And then he goes to bite at you. He rolled a 20 and a natural 20. So, but the 20 is disadvantage, not natural. So for another 13 points of piercing damage.
All right.
So this thing just savagely just swings both claws. It's just like flailing in the water and just sinks its teeth and like starts ripping tentacles off of you. Go ahead, Yuri. You are no longer grappled.
And now it's surface, so I can get a swing on it.
Oh,
now.
good time. Good time to get a a natural 20. So you hit him for 14. Looks like you guys got this thing on the ropes now.
I'm gonna attack it again.
Nice, with another 12. Using your rage, you're just smashing this thing over and over now.
And that's it.
All right, Kolos.
Alright. I'll try to hit it with advantage.
Hell yeah.
All right, 22 is gonna hit.
Try again. 21.
It's gonna hit as well. So that's
Is that because of
he's grappled.
His vow.
It's my vow.
Oh, his vow, yeah. Plus he's
Yeah.
restrained.
Yeah, plus he's restrained, so everybody gets advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
No, so does that mean I get to roll 4 times?
No.
No. Oh yeah, he looks jacked up now. Like as you swim up and you just start stabbing him in the back as he's like going crazy on the octopus.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, Vitoris. Now you can see this thing.
You dare fucking shoot me, Vitoris.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
You steady aim. 19
19's gonna hit.
for 17.
All right, so 17 finishes this thing off as you put a bolt in the back of its head.
Hell yeah.
And it's lifeless in the grasp of the octopus. That takes us out of initiative. Out of combat.
Nice. If I swim back down to this open or this like bust, is there anything blocking it, or is it free and open?
It looks open.
Cool. I don't want to swim through a pump, but I do want to stay in my octopus form and swim around these pipes and see if I can't find anything else.
Swim in the pump.
Yeah,
Walk through there.
you swim around the pump and you avoid the impeller where the pump is, and you don't see any blockages or anything. But you just make your way up to the bowl with all the broken glass and water inside there. So everything looks like it's functioning, other than the top of this dome that's amplifying the magic. Anything else you guys want to do before I continue on here?
So, the pump is still malfunctioning?
No, the pump is working. It's just not working to its maximum capacity. Yeah.
I'm gonna want to go in here and look for like anything that's gonna help get the pump working again, or working better, I should say.
All right. So you do find in this in the house there's a bunch of tools and things like that. Like this is like the maintenance area. These guys are tasked with maintaining the pump house, and they kind of lived in here. But Vasan, while you're kind of like snooping through the house, you do find a chest that has some various things in it, including 44 copper, 33 silver, 25 gold. You find a half plate. This is a good one. A pewter belly chain.
Did you say half plate?
Yeah, half plate armor. And
I got dibs. I got dibs on that belly chain.
I knew it. Actually, there is more gold. Sorry, I didn't read all. I didn't read far enough down. But you also find a little figurine of a fox.
I'm just gonna take the figurine of the fox and leave everything else.
All right, but there's also a long sword on a shelf. You find an empty quiver, a singular sapphire in one of the. Is anybody helping Vasan at this point? Like go through the house.
I'm still in the water.
Okay. Well, you also find a sapphire.
I'll take that with me also.
A bunch of fishing gear, a couple fishing poles, and some nets and things like that. You also find a dagger. So there's a dagger and a long sword for personal protection in the house. But other than that, in the kitchen area, you find a bit of dried beans, a little bit of cheese. You find a singular health potion.
I'm gonna drink that right away.
Okay. And then you find a barrel of salted fish. Is the only other food container in the house.
Also eat that right away. Do it.
Oh fucking Jesus! My roll
Oh,
was
that sucks.
garbage.
Oh.
A 1 and a 2.
All right. Yeah. So, can I use the tools to try to fucking fix the pump?
Does Vossen have any mechanical engineering skills?
Not at all, man. Fucking, I'm going for it.
All right, so you take the tools and head over to the pump controls that are located on the side of this thing. What is everybody else doing while Vossen is attempting to fix this machine?
I want to look at the Mage Guild members, see if I can find any identification on them.
All right, so you start like looking through him. He's not anybody that you noticed in your time of visiting the Mages Guild, and he has no like any identification on him. He doesn't have anything on him in terms of gear or anything like that.
Alright.
Snouterless wasn't paying attention and it's wandering around in the water trying to find a way up.
I
It's
swam.
literally like the water's up to the top of the dock.
Oh, thank God. All right.
I swam back to the dock and just got out, and I'm kind of assuming maybe Vossen was walking over towards the wherever he was going as I was getting out, just following behind him.
As soon as I see Yuri, I tell him, "There's gold in the chest in there."
I run right in there and get it, but see that belly chain and snatch that fucker up.
Yeah. So who's gonna record the gold then? I have 348 gold altogether.
I'm taking whatever gold is in that is in there. I'm snatching up. I'm more than willing to split it with everyone though, but I'm definitely not leaving it just sitting in there.
I mean, the guy died. You might as well take a shit.
He doesn't need it now.
And there's a letter to my heirs.
Yeah.
Rip, rip, rip,
Yeah, we
rip,
didn't say
rip.
that goes in the fireplace. All right.
So Snarlers climbs the ladder back up and gets back into his original spot, but then realizes that he can't. He got boosted up the first time. He's standing at the top of the ladder, looking down, like anxiously.
I give you a hand up inside. I'm up inside the dome.
So you guys get up there and start taking a look at this thing, and Vossen's down there, and he's got like a crescent wrench, and he's like holding it near all these valves and stuff. But a couple of minutes goes by, and all of a sudden, two gondolas show up outside of the docks, and on the gondolas, you see the Countess herself, this woman you guys saw in the arena. She is tall, probably early 50s. She has this beautiful black dress with a large V cut down right down to her belly button, basically. And she's surrounded by about 6 Kree guards. And the other gondola has a similar person that Vitoris notices. It is a Anarun, Anarun Yaren from the Magus, Watchful Order of the Magus. Him and about 5 or 6 brother mages are on the ship and on the gondola. And as they approach, you hear Anarun. He starts directing the mages right away to start repairing the broken glass bubble, and they're like running off and they're gathering tools. And one of them actually comes up to you, Vossen, and he grabs the wrench out of your hand. And he's like, "Excuse me, if you don't mind, I kind of know what I'm doing here."
Does
sure,
Snarlers see him coming up?
Yeah. So,
Watch and drink while he's fixing shit.
okay. Yeah. So now you look over the railing and you see these guys that look like they're like engineers. They come over and.
Do I see that it's the Countess?
No.
Damn it! All right.
But they look up at you, and you look down at them, and one of them.
I just ignore him and jump in.
Okay, one of them climbs up the ladder, and these guys start coming up, and they're trying to like very politely ask you to step aside, but.
Can you roll your performance?
Ooh, yeah, let's do that. 17.
Look, guys, I think I know what I'm doing here.
And they look at you, and they're like, "Well, have you ever thought of joining the Mages Guild?"
If you'll help me out with this glass dome and show me how it works, like.
Well,
That might be a thing I can do.
considering that we installed this thing, I'm sure that you'd be able to catch on right away. We could use a great mind like yourself. Here, come with me. And the guy like opens up his robes and he pulls out like the schematics of this thing. He goes, "Here, can you hold the wrench?"
Absolutely, I can.
So Snouthers goes off and helps working on this thing with the guys. And the other gondola pulls up to the docks as well. And this is the Countess gets off with the guards in tow, and she gracefully walks across the docks to you guys. And at that point she's also with your trainer with Bright, and he goes like, "Arr, these are the guys. These are our heroes." And
I jump back in the water and swim back out to retrieve my hat.
and Bright says, "That one there, swimming. He's the leader." And the Countess walks over to the edge and she goes, "Well, excuse me, the travelers, is it?"
You hear from inside the dome, "The Wanderers."
The walkabouts. I must extend my deepest gratitude to you, the travelers. Amazing what you did. You saved our city. Now the mages here will have this thing fixed in no time. And but without you, I don't know if these scrags could have been stopped. Is there any way that I could repay you? I'm forever in your debt. Carrington owes you.
Oh, you don't owe us. as I approach her and pull out the pewter belly jewelry,
Oh, God.
and I try to hand it to her and tell her this is a gift. This is a gift for you, Countess.
She takes it and she kind of like smirks a little bit. She goes, "Oh, well, thank you." And the customs in your country must be different than ours, but and she hands it up to one of the guards and she says, "Well, anyway, you are all invited to come stay in my palace, and maybe we could talk further. I have other things that could be taken care of in the city if it's something you'd be interested in making some coin. I could use a good group of adventurers."
Oh, coin? Yeah, we're in.
Fortunately, we're not going to be around that long.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Yeah, our time in town is going to be limited, unfortunately.
It would be nice to talk about this when we're a little bit better condition.
Says the guy barely standing.
Oh, well, that's completely understandable. How about we reconvene this? I will send an invitation that you will all come to my house or to the palace tomorrow at what do you say? Afternoon? Maybe stop by for a spot of lunch. You'll be my esteemed guests.
Yeah, we're gonna need a nice long rest before we head out there. But I would be more than happy to eat some food and drink some booze.
Well, then it is settled. Thank you again. The city owes you for saving us all. And she goes and shakes everybody's hands, except for Snouthers, who's up working on fixing the machine. Well, I do look forward to meeting you all tomorrow, and please get some rest. And she heads back to her gondola with the guards.
Where are we staying? Do we stay at your house?
No. We're meeting her there tomorrow. We're on our own.
No. She said that we could stay at her place. I heard it.
You are more than welcome to stay in the palace.
So we'll be there later on. Then we'll wrap up here.
Excellent. The guards will be expecting you.
Thank you.
Yuri just starts yelling, "Secure the perimeter." He just starts yelling random orders.
I just roll my eyes and drink some more.
Same.
Random orders that make no sense.
If he runs by me, I won't try to trip him.
All right,
Great dick move.
so she heads back to the gondola, and they head off, and you see the mages. They all start working on fixing the pump, and you see a couple of them get in the gondola, and they leave to go get parts, assumingly.
Is Master Yaren still here?
Yeah, he's still there, kind of directing over everybody. So you guys see this very old-looking, even for an elf that he is, an old-looking man. He's very pale skin, and he's wearing simple robes, and he's the leader of the Watchful Order of the Magus.
I'll go over to him when he seems like he's got a second where he's not directing someone to let him know that it appears one of the people here belong to his order.
And he looks over and goes, yes, Master Remy. He was a good, yeah, a good follower, but these scrags have been a real problem in the city as of late. Mr. Magaris, maybe this is something that you and your fellow travelers can look into while you're here.
It's a possibility. Like I mentioned to you before, we are looking to expand the travelers, but as you said, we must talk to the lady who just invited us to her house, so...
So is that, at that point, is there anything else that you guys want to do before you kind of clean up and probably head back to the palace?
No, that's it for me.
So do I actually learn anything about how this stuff works?
Yeah, so did you just roll an intelligence check?
Yeah, I rolled that as soon as I said that I'd help.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I feel like
So you definitely learn how the ins and out of this thing as they start describing to you how this special glass, this is what they sent the guys back to the Magus Guild to bring back parts of the dome, and they're going to end up fixing it. But yeah, that's exactly what it does, is it amplifies, and it uses this destroy water spell. So you get the gist of how they're working. They're using both magic and engineering to make this machine.
So after everything's said and done, and I'm feeling like comfortable, I understand it. I go, would this work with like fireball?
Perhaps, as long as you could create this the glyph of fireball, I'm sure you could make a fireball machine. That seems rather dangerous, though.
Well, no. It's kind of like destroy water, but for flesh.
They look at you like, well, to each their own, I guess. I mean.
Also, have you guys heard of photosynthesis chickens?
Well, can't say we have, but if you'd like to spend the night at the Watchful Order of the Magus, I'm sure we'd be very interested in hearing all about these chickens.
Oh, absolutely. This is going to be way better than the end. The guys are going to be so jealous.
So they invite you for a sleepover that night.
Hell yeah! I'm not. I almost don't want to sleep, but I'm probably going to take exhaustion and be worthless tomorrow.
Oh my god!
If I would have slept before, I wouldn't have slept tonight.
So I was like, I'm gonna stay up all night, and then like 30 minutes in, he's like, "Fucking."
It's like an 8-year-old sleepover. Like by 11:30, they're all crashed out and there's soda cans everywhere.
Like at a table, like with some fucking scrolls sprawled out, like just fucking drooling on them.
All right, I like it. So is that where we're gonna go? Is now there's just gonna go back to the Magus?
Oh yeah, I have no idea that they got invited back to my love interest's house. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he was blowing kisses to her and stuff.
That's why I was trying to figure out if she saw me. Like I would have freaking I would have jumped off of the top of this thing with like sparks and shit and like face planted and come right over to her.
Landed in her arms.
Oh, I hope.
Alright, so I guess that's where we'll leave it there. You guys are all gonna level up to level 9. 9th
I
level.
need so much gold.
What?
You get 9th level, and we're gonna start next time in the palace. Other than Snothers, are you sure you want to go to the?
Some of us will be in the palace.
Okay.